Well, next time you're in Joplin and need a coffee, you should try Cup of Joe. Dustin Drilling is with us this morning to share a little more about his coffee shop. Good morning, Dustin. Welcome,
Good morning.
sir. Appreciate you being on. Now, I have not had the chance to beat a Cup of Joe yet. I'm relatively new to the area. So for someone who's never been, what's Cup of Joe about? What can we expect from Cup of Joe?
Sure. So Cup of Joe is a totally different coffee experience. As far as it is a drive-through, but you drive in the building itself, right down the middle, and order and we'll make your coffee, and you can see the whole inner workings of the shop while you're waiting. Yeah. It's decorated with the military theme. I spent a significant portion of my life in the military, so I have really accumulated a lot of things over time. One day I was looking at it, I was like, what am I going to do with all this? I love coffee. I'll make a coffee shop and display it all in there. The hope is that although the wait time is a little bit longer because we handcraft every single drink, that there'll always be something new for you to look at, so it's not the same boring drive-through lane, as it normally would be. When you're driving by the building, you'll see it's OD green. It has a big majestic eagle on the outside of it. And we have a pirate flag currently up that I replaced our last flag where we had a bald eagle that said America underneath it. Okay. But hey, we just try and do fun things and make it a little bit different.
Well, first off, thank you for your service.
Yeah,
appreciate that. So how'd you start? What inspired your theme? Obviously military, but how'd you start?
So it came time for me to get out of the service, and I thought to myself, what can I really do? I took a break in service between college and going back on active duty, and I found that I was kind of wooed by the HR departments of companies, and then you get there and you're like, oh, this isn't what I expected. So I thought, now's the time to take a little bit of risk. What can I do? What do people need? And what industry can I get into with my own business and see a niche that needs to be filled? So as far as I saw it, you have high-end coffee, with some of the national brands, and then gas station coffee. I wanted to be right in the middle of that road where nobody's really there, where we can provide exceptional customer service, a quality product, and really still do something that nobody's kind of ever seen before.
Absolutely. Sounds like a great, unique experience. I'm definitely going to have to do it. I don't think I've seen or really heard of many drive-through, right through the building coffee places. Yeah. That I think is awesome. Such an awesome concept. For people who don't know where you're located, where are you guys located?
We're at 901 South Maiden Lane in Joplin in the old DJ's building. That seems to be what everybody remembers that building as. Yeah. When they were a kid, they would come through with their parents to get, stuff or whatever. So it's DJ's, Cup of Joe, whatever.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, thank you once again, Dustin, for being a part of it. We appreciate you. Make sure that you check out Cup of Joe in Joplin. They've got plenty of good coffee. I know I'm going to be checking it out. Thank you once again, Dustin.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. We'll be right back.